All right, now keep in mind before going any further into the video, this is just a thought. It is not confirmed, but it's something that I would not be in the least bit surprised if it did ever occur in the future. And that is, do you think that Kanye West will eventually come to the campus of Liberty University in Lynchburg, Virginia, to speak at an event, whether it be, like an, a evening event, or, some kind of political meeting, or even as far as convocation, which, to my knowledge, I'm no longer a student nor an employee of Liberty University. I do believe that convocation is still televised, so that means it will have a very huge platform. And the reason I'm doing this video is just to kind of, share my thoughts as to why this might occur. And it's no secret that, given the fact that the chancellor or president of the university, Jerry Falwell Jr., is, well, a Trump supporter. He endorsed him for the election, has frequent, regular, well, I can't say frequent because I don't know how regularly they happen, but him and the family usually go to the White House or different events with the president, and it's on social media, which is kind of cool. Regardless of how I feel or how anybody else feels about the president himself, I'm not one of those people to sit up here, not my president and stuff like that. Look, he's in the White House, whether you like it or not. At the end of the day, he's there. My attitude towards any president has always been, look, no matter who sits in the seat, I just know I live my life trying to do the best I can to make it from, point A to point B every single day. I mean, as long as those laws and whatnot don't really affect me in terms of like a paycheck or living situations, then it's whatever. But I do try to stay as informed as possible. But I'm just saying, like, even when he spoke at graduation, I remember when I got my master's, he spoke at the commencement. Like I said, regardless of how I feel about him as president, at least I can say, yo, the president of the United States was at my college for my graduation. Pretty damn cool. But given the fact that it's no secret that a lot of the university events and whatnot that are politically fueled usually are towards the Republican side of things. And yes, I do know that a former Democratic president spoke at the 2018 commencement. I believe it was Jimmy Carter, if memory serves. It was a commencement I didn't attend because, well, I wasn't graduating. But given the recent events with Kanye West at the White House, and pretty much in like a 20-minute interview I didn't even watch. I watched like 2 minutes, but that, or listened to 2 minutes. That was only because I was watching a video on the Breakfast Club YouTube channel, the radio show, and they gave their thoughts on it. And really, Kanye West is a very hard person to decipher. It's just like, I don't even know what to think, because in some aspects he makes good points, but it's really clouded. It's kind of like, I'm not here to talk about the man's mental condition, if he needs meds, stuff. I'm not here for that. I'm not saying he's a nut job. No, that's not what I'm here to say. It's just very hard to understand where he's coming from, especially with comments about slavery, and I don't even want to touch on that subject. That's just a can of worms I do not want to open. But I feel that it would not surprise me if Liberty University does bring Kanye West to speak, because of his, well, support of Trump, who, well, is supported by the president of the university. I feel like one thing that might be subject to raising an eyebrow as to whether or not Kanye West will actually be invited is the fact that he's a loose cannon. You really don't know what he will do or say on stage. And this goes way back to the early 2000s with the George Bush doesn't care about black people. Yeah, you know how awkward a moment that was in television history. But I could definitely see things going from 0 to 250 in a heartbeat with Kanye West. I mean, yeah, it will be interesting to say the least. But Liberty University, I mean, honestly, I sound like an old, a senior citizen, if you will. Yeah, Liberty is not what it was when I was a student in terms of, the way they do things. Convocation is more of a event in terms of who can we invite, who's like the latest celebrity and stuff like that, as opposed to, Christian leaders and people in the business industry, especially for those, like, one day they'll get somebody in a corporation. Oh, this is a great convocation for students studying business or advertising. And then you get people on who have missions, missions trips and churches they've built for like church planning week, missionary week, and global health week and things of that nature. But lately, I haven't watched the convocation in who knows how long, but I do pay attention to who's going to be speaking each semester, because I still get the alerts online about, hey, we got the convocation list of the fall semester of 2018 or the spring of 2017 and things like that. And it seems more like a concert kind of thing. And, what can we do to get Liberty trending? And trust and believe that if Kanye West spoke at convocation, Liberty University would be in the news for a while. I could see it trending, and TMZ probably covered it, ET and BET. It'll be crazy. But yeah, do I see Kanye West speaking at Liberty in the future? I would not be shocked in the least. Heck, if the president comes, I mean, like I said before, I'm not a person that goes hashtag not my president because he's a president. So I have no problem saying president or President Trump or whatever, because, well, that's what he is, like it or not. So if President Trump does make another visit to the university for an event or whatever, and Kanye West is there, I would not be shocked. Would his wife come too? Hey, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think Liberty, or let's just say Jerry Falwell Jr. would give the green light to have Kanye on campus? It would turn some heads, to say the least. Would I go to the convocation? Nope, because can you imagine attempting to go to convocation that day? Like, I remember living on campus when, like, the dude from Duck Dynasty was there. You could not get inside the Vine Center. Those were the days where if there was a big enough celebrity or political or business figure in the on the campus to speak, then I think like the RAs and whatnot will let people know, like, look, you get the convocation early, but if you don't get there and it's crowded, then you pretty much get like a pass. You can just do whatever you want, whether it be to hang out in the library or go to Starbucks or whatever. Nothing you can do if you can't find a seat. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below on Kanye West's speech at the White House. Like I said, I didn't watch it because I don't support the man. I'm sorry. It's like, don't get me wrong. Like, I love me some of the early Kanye, like Through the Wire, Flashing Lights, but yeah, I'm just not in his circle.